All right. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? This is the wrong freaking layout because I wanted to start early. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do a couple of things first. Hope everybody's having a good day and a happy July. Hope you're doing well. Scatter. Let me say hello to you fine people who've already said hello. Hello, Rin. Thank you for redeeming first. Hello, David. Thank you for redeeming second. And someone can still claim third, just a heads up. But, today we are getting back to the, Pokemon organization. I think I fixed the notification, because I just realized that, like, for the last, I don't know how many notifications, my stream bot has not been notifying people correctly. I think I've fixed it, so I guess we'll find that out next stream. Or I could start another stream right away, and then we could really see if it works. Oh, good. My currently sorting is not... Oh, it broke. What the hell? Okay, well, there we go. So, hope you all are doing well today. We are going to get back to the sorting. I have a couple of updates to show you guys in terms of what I have done in the meantime. Eagle-eyed viewers over here will see that I have already begun work on the Gen 2 sorting, so that's going on. This big tower right here is what we have left to sort for Gen 1, so I'm quite excited about that. But I have made some changes. So, you may notice this is a very different looking binder than the one that we have been using. This was a binder that was gifted to me as a belated birthday present. So thank you to Taya and Lucas who gifted me this. Because it has the starter hands on it plus Pikachu, which I guess Pikachu's technically a starter. I decided to move the very first bit of first gen into this binder. I'm not putting anything on this side. I'm trying to keep them as singular as possible. I could probably fit more in here if I went back to back, but I'm not going to do that. But I did go back. I did resort. I did a lot of resorting in between episodes. It was not a good time. You are a starter Pokemon? I don't know if I should take that as an insult or a compliment. Welcome in, Mo. Good to see you. So yeah, we've gotten, it's all the way up to, oh, actually, first of all, I've started to do this, where I've put the, spirit links where, the megas should go. If I don't have them. If I do have the spirit links, if not, I just put the card in. This binder goes all the way to Parasect, because I wanted to at least get, like, I didn't want to start a Pokemon and have it continue into the next binder. I will point out, though, as I was doing this, when we were sorting before, I forgot to include a Alolan Raichu. So I have since corrected that. Then we have the Megas. So yeah, you can kind of see how it's come down. Eventually, once I'm done with Gen 1, I'm going to make a personalized list for what I'm missing, and start bringing that around to card shops to see if I can find the Pokemon that I'm missing. I would eventually like to have a full national Pokedex. I know that's going to be a very expensive endeavor. It's going to be a very intense and very tedious endeavor to actually do. But Jesus Christ, Mo! First time you come back in a while and you're gifting me subs. What the hell's wrong with you? But yeah, that is the binder. How did you forget that one? I have no idea. And that fucking started a hype train. Hello, what are we doing here, Mo? Mo, thank you for gifting subs to Chu, of all people, and Kimmy. Wow. Shiro, Kitakami, Saja D6109945, and Becca. Wow. Good gifts this time around. You know what? I'm not too mad about it. I'm not too mad. They call me Moneybags Mo. Well, damn. All right, then. Well, thank you for that. I very much appreciate, why you say of all people. Look, I don't know, man. I'm so fried. And I just, leave me alone. But thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate it, Mo. And I hope all you guys enjoy your, Monatos, courtesy of Mo. Anyways. Let us get into the sorting. I've gotten everything. Okay, so everything in this pile, I think for the most part, new room looking snazzy. I'll have to Pito, you good? I'll have to actually send you or like in the Discord that we're in, an actual picture of the room for those that haven't seen it. It is very, very, actually, you know what? Here, let's go here. For those of you that haven't seen the new room, it's a little bit of a mess, ignore the floor, but I really, 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 really like what we've done with the new room. It's great. I still have yet to record a video for the main channel doing like a room tour. I suppose that'll be part of my to-do list for this upcoming week, which, by the way, that's one of the things that I was meaning to talk about today, is, I suppose I can actually just go back here and talk for a little bit. It's made like a child's room with the messy floor. I know, it's just all of the stuff that I've gotten out for like the Pokemon. I've got stuff to hang up. I've got stuff to set up. This is actually going to be a fun little thing that was also a belated birthday gift that will be fun. I have to set that up later. But yeah, it is quite the mess. That triple bookshelf is very pro streamer of you. Thank you. We've also got the old bookshelves, the new wall mounted shelves. Oh, okay. First and foremost, because I said we would do this before we even started. Let me take my headphones off before I kill myself. This guy, our new member of the, hello? Headphones, what are we doing? There we go. Our new member of the Peener family. Welcome him, welcome him. I did want to name this guy. I was hoping we'd get some suggestions. We unfortunately did not. So we are going to go, I still vote Rin. No, we are not naming him Rin. Maybe we can name him Rim. Yeah, he is very large, which is kind of weird. I did not expect him to be so large. But my name for him until we come up with like a community name for him is going to be Swampy. It is short for swamp ass because he, you know, he's from the swamp. So this is our new boy Swampy. I think it kind of fit in with like Peener and Pito.
Behold the power.
Why do I hate you?
Monado.
I don't hate you. Osint! Oh my goodness. Well, I'll hold Swampy while we do this. Osint, thank you for subscribing with Prime for 14 months. Really appreciate all of your incredible support. And here is your Monado. But yes, this, until we come up with a community name, is going to be Swampy. I need to actually cut this tag off of him. But yes, this is Swampy. And I will make a post about it shortly after stream. I do expect today's stream to be a little bit shorter. But you know what? We'll leave Swampy. I don't really think there's anywhere I could put him where he could be in frame for today. I mean, I'll try, but here, you know what? I'll set him on the Gen 2 stuff. He'll sit over here on the table. But welcome in, Osint. Appreciate your subscription. I think there was something else I was going to talk about. Yes. This upcoming week and weekend, I'm going to be a lot more free. I'm going to have a lot more time. Maxie, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you. And Blade, thank you for redeeming third and welcome in as well. I'm going to be a lot more available. So I'm going to be working very hard on streaming content. I'm going to be working very hard on, I'm going to be trying to work extremely hard on YouTube content because YouTube has been falling way behind and I need to get caught up on that. Fourth weekend is always more free. Damn, you right. Freedom reigns. But I'm going to be working on a lot more stuff. I might be doing some more community nights as well. So please do keep an eye out. I will hopefully have the new room tour up once I can get some of this sorted out. Like, not everything is set up. As you can see, I still have stuff to hang up, like the May Yell at Video Games and like the PlayStation controller. Boy, howdy, we got a lot to talk about PlayStation though. But I will be doing a room tour. I've got a very insane video planned out that I'm hoping to release soon. So please be on the lookout for that. I should be having some stuff coming up soon. The return of Super Mario 3D or 3D World or 3D All-Star, 3D All-Stars. The return of Super Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy will be returning to the channel. Indiana Jones will finally be making its return. I've been putting that on the wayside. I need to finish that game, bro. I've heard so many good things about it and I'm just like not playing it. I'm late, I didn't get the ping. It's not your fault. It actually did not ping. My Discord did not ping, so it's honestly not your fault. Not hearing one guy. Oh, yes. Okay. For those of you that didn't see my Twitter, Rin on her stream, shout out to Rin. Actually, if we have a mod in chat, I don't know if we do. Can we get a shout out for Rin? Because Rin needs that. You know what? I'll do it myself. I don't know if anybody's here. And if they are, I'm stealing the job. Fuck it. Yuki Rin. So, Rin on her channel played, what's it called? The new Pokemon Snap, which I have not played that game since its release. However, when she played it, she informed me through DMs that I have a little bit of a resemblance to the professor from that game, Professor Mirror. And I made a little post about it on my Twitter. If you haven't seen that on my Twitter, go look at it, because it's honestly, it's pretty close. Actually, hold on. Do I have, is it exclamation mark Twitter? I forget. Do I have that? Yes, let's go. So if you haven't seen that, go check out the Twitter. I need to make it so that Poppy does that. Do a side-by-side? Okay, I can do a side-by-side real quick, except I need to... Oh, I need to get an image of Professor Mirror. Professor Mirror. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it like this. Go away. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, I'll just get the actual image. Hold on. Save image, mirror, and then I'll add it to my showcase.
Hydrate your hoe.
No, I don't want to hydrate. Fuck you. Here's your side by side while I get some hydration. Thank you, Mo, for that. I don't have the glasses on, so I can't do a direct comparison, but like the resemblance is there. Like it's there a little bit. So, Rin has influenced, bullied, whatever you want to call it, enticed me to play more of Pokemon Snap. So you can expect a collab stream of that to be happening very, very soon. I don't know how well a collab of that is going to work, considering it's not like directly multiplayer, but we can still play side by side. It was a yelling. All right, she was yelling at me to play the game. So we're going to be playing the game relatively soon. We don't have a set in stone plan for that, but it should be happening pretty soon. But be on the lookout for that. What else have we not talked about? So Galaxy's coming back. Indiana Jones is coming back. We need to plan. We will do that after this stream, which hopefully should be a little bit shorter. So hold on. Mario's coming back.
I am here.
Thank you. Mario's coming back. Indiana Jones is coming back. Pokemon Snap is starting. Xenoblade will be starting soon. Like I said in the Discord announcement, I'm planning on doing a sorting stream and then a gaming stream, so that we can get through the LPs that we have, because three more of them dropped, one starting in July and one starting in December, so be on the lookout for those as well. I should say end of July, start of December. Be on the lookout for those. We'll bring Kazan back. We'll probably wait on bringing Xenosaga back, because I want that to be one concise playthrough. So once we get our schedule a little bit more open, maybe between Xenoblades 2 and 3, because that's a pretty long period. Between Xenoblade 2 and 3, we'll play through Xenosaga. I think will probably be the move. Hopefully we'll be done with this by then. But who knows? Question, are you going to play Pal World? When the 1.0 releases, I probably won't play it on stream, but I will play it, because the 1.0 updates are actually, like, I've been kind of seeing them on the low, like, wayside. I haven't been, like, actively looking at them, but all of them look really, really cool, and I'm really, really excited about it, so I would like to play it. I don't think I'll stream it, though, because a survival game like that is definitely more of a game that I'm like, I want to play it with my friends. Ah! Thank you, Mel. I'm sure you have been stockpiling many a point. But without further ado, I think it's time we actually get into the sorting. We'll, of course, keep chatting because, of course, that is literally what we intend to do. There's a scream? Yes, there is a scream. But, like I said, this tower I have sorted. I took a lot of meticulous time. I'm pretty sure I have sorted it in order of when they released. If not, it's an easy fix. But now that I've put it a little bit, just trying stuff out. Fair enough. Now that I have put some of them in that other binder, we now have a checkpoint. So there's a lot less to sort if I do end up making a mistake. But I shouldn't make a mistake, because I have these sorted. So without further ado, we are going to actually get into the sorting. I'm gonna try and show what I can as I'm yapping if I do forget. Also, by the way, this one's a first edition. That's huge. But we should talk about some of the news that we have received today. For those of you that are blissfully unaware, I am incredibly jealous. Tasty! I'm incredibly jealous if you are blissfully unaware of what I'm about to talk. I have not been showing the freaking Pokemon, of what I'm about to talk about. But, Sony, that's what you said last time and you kept fixing it. I know, but now I'm good. I've gotten every single Pokemon card out. We should be fine. And if there's any mistakes from now on, I'm probably just gonna say, fuck it, and just put them into a bulk binder at the end of this. So, at 8 a.m. in the morning, mind you, I'm at work already stressing about my day, right? Sony, of all people, decided to announce that in 2028, they are going to be discontinuing the production of physical media, which I am so destroyed over. If you know me at all, you know I am a huge physical collection person. But of all things, Sony's like, yep, 2028, no more discs, we're getting rid of them. So I myself and a lot of other gamers are in the process of currently boycotting PlayStation, because we all personally think it's a really fucking stupid move. I've claimed first and caused some chaos. I'm gonna go play some games with my brother. Okay, fair enough. You enjoy that, Mo. It's such a dumb thing, especially because of a couple of reasons. Sony, shortly before, love you too, Mo. Good seeing you again. Please do enjoy your day. Before announcing this, like, I think it was like 2 days before they ended up announcing this, have removed, I think it was like 500 movies from people's PSN accounts because they got deleted from the store. It was 2 days. Yeah, so it was 2 days. So they announced, or like they deleted these games from these people's accounts, and it just goes to show that Sony is the type of company that can go, oh, hey, you bought this digitally from us. That's a license. You don't own that. Unlike what buying physical media is like. So I'm very not happy about that. So there's that, but there's also the fact that within that announcement as well, they're like, oh yeah, we're going totally digital, but also we're closing down the PS Vita and the PS3 digital stores. So not only are we only going digital, but we're going digital to a point where if you're not in it in the moment, you're not in it at all. So, there is a game that I was looking at actually potentially buying on the PlayStation 3 store, because I don't think there's going to be any other way for me to get my hands on it. And that is Xenogears, because eventually I want to play Xenogears for you guys once I finish the Xenosaga series. Although getting it on PS3 would be a little bit hard for us to actually be playing it, but, you know, I'll figure it out. So that is incredibly disheartening, and I was so disappointed pretty much the entirety of the whole day. The whole day I was very upset with what Sony has done. And then in the afternoon, Microsoft decided to also announce that the next project that they're working on, whatever the fuck it is, will not have a disk drive. So I think Microsoft is also going the same way. So my thought is what's probably going to happen is Nintendo is going to be the only company that actually has physical media, which, like, I'm glad I have a PC, because we, like, you know, PC's always been digital. That's not really been a concern, because it's a good digital medium. They actually know what the fuck they're doing, unlike Sony and Microsoft. But until they go, yeah, we're doing the same for real. Yeah, I don't understand what is up with gaming companies and shooting themselves in the foot lately. But I really hope Nintendo doesn't go that way. Like, honestly, a lot of people have been complaining about Nintendo doing the game key cards with like having the key card that you have to download the game off of. But that doesn't look too bad compared to, oh, I don't know, maybe Rockstar giving us games that are literally just empty boxes with codes in them. Fucking ridiculous. At least Nintendo has the like decency to give you a physical piece of media that you put into the console. Like, it's utterly ridiculous. And I'm honestly super upset about it. I'm trying to not be, because I've been trying to be a lot more positive in my life. Because I'm gonna be real. Besides a lot of like the news of like politics, which I won't get into, and the gaming sphere, I've been actually really happy with a lot of things that have been going on. You know, getting the house all sorted out. Now that we actually have the house in a actual like functioning manner, we have a lot of stuff set up. My living room TV is no longer on the ground. But you know, the house is really nice. That's been a really nice positive lately for me. I've been feeling a lot happier hanging out with my friends. I've been having a lot more like personal conversations with them, and emotionally I feel a lot happier, which I have a lot of my friends to thank for that, because my friends are fucking awesome. All of my friends are awesome, and I'm very grateful for them to have them in my life. And it's nice. It's just nice to know that after certain fiascos that I won't talk about on stream, that I have dealt with last year and now also this year, with losing some friends, it's nice to actually have some sort of calm, just everything's gonna be okay sort of mentality. You know what I mean? So that's really nice. But, you know, yeah, it's like, besides all the negative news that's like happening in the world and in like all of the hobbies that I'm in, because like even the Pokemon hobby has been kind of killing me. I will say that this is probably one of the cooler ones that's going into the binder. Imakuni's Doduo, which is like a secret rare. I've never noticed that before. Well, this is a secret rare from when they did the XY Evolutions era, when they were redoing the first gen Pokemon, or the first base set. But I'll talk about the TCG in a second. What I've never noticed is that this card cannot be used in a tournament capacity. You're not going to be able to read it, but it literally says, and I shit you not, in bright red, this card cannot be used at official tournaments. And I see why now. This Pokemon has an ability called Pokemon Power Frenzied Escape. When this Doduo retreats, hold this card and throw it as hard as you can, because Doduo is running away. Throw the card horizontally with a snap to get the furthest distance. And then its move Harmonized. From the moment you are using this attack, you must begin to sing a song. While the song is being sung, the game continues. When the song is finished, this attack does 30 damage. I didn't know that Imakuni's, I never noticed this when the set was first coming out. I never noticed that the Imakuni's cards were completely ridiculous. That's hilarious. I hope they continue doing that in this 30th anniversary stuff. God, where was I? I'm a little disheartened by where the Pokemon TCG hobby is at, because it's getting really hard to get some of the more cooler looking stuff from like vendors and retailers and whatnot. However, I think Pokemon is onto something, simply because the Pokemon Center, which, by the way, we're getting into one of my favorite Pokemon. The Pokemon Center, I posted about this yesterday. Yeah, don't get me started on fucking scalpers. Don't get me started on scalpers. A couple days ago, they did a pre-order for Pitch Black, which is the set that's coming out in the middle of July. This seal card is fucking adorable. They did a release at the Pokemon Center, and I joined the line 2 hours late, which, mind you, 2 hours in the realm of Pokemon is like years. So the fact that I was able to get a booster box from joining 2 hours late into a line is honestly baffling. And I think it's probably Pokemon is doing something to combat scalpers, that or the scalpers just really don't like the pitch black set, which I can also see being a possibility. But you know, it's nice to be able to actually get my hands on some Pokemon cards. I don't think I'll be ripping pitch black on stream. I think that'll probably be a set that me and my wife enjoy on our own, or maybe we will open it on stream. That might be a fun little stream thing to do with my wife. Maybe we will. We'll have to see once the set actually comes out. But yeah, it's really bad, and I'm glad I have other hobbies. Like, I'm glad I have Gundam building, even though that's just as expensive. I'm glad I have, you know, video games, even though the state of video games is kind of coming down now. But it's nice to have these other hobbies, and I'm not completely reliant on Pokemon in order to make me, you know, to give me joy. I have other ways of finding joy, whether it be playing games with my friends, building Gundams with my friends, streaming with you guys. I've got a lot. So, you know, it's nice. I've put it this way with my wife. As long as we can get some cards occasionally, we will be all right. We'll have fun with it. And, you know, it's been fine. I've been going to local card shops and local game shops, and they have cards that I can just snag every now and again. So it's not too big of a deal. It sucks that, like, this 30th stuff anniversary we can't really get excited about, because it's worrying if we'll even get a chance at that kind of stuff. But just getting my hands on some stuff, and being able to be happy ripping it no matter what I get. It's just a matter of, you know, enjoying a good time with my wife, or just opening it by myself and having a good time. But yeah, it kind of sucks. It kind of doesn't. It has its ups and downs.
Behold the power of the Monado!
What the fuck? Amy, thank you for subscribing at the Prime tier. I thought I just slapped the fuck out of Pito. Thank you for subscribing at the Prime tier for 35 months on a 16-month streak. Really appreciate all your tremendous support. Here's your Monado, which, by the way, I should actually probably wait until the ads are over. But we've got a pretty big milestone coming up pretty soon, I noticed. So we'll talk about that once the ads are over. That'll probably be our next topic as we are sorting stuff. We've gotten pretty far. We've gotten some decent distance from where we started. We have 4.5 pages done, and like I barely even noticed what we had been doing. We've only been here for like half an hour. This will probably be a really short stream, but that's kind of what I expected with the way that I sorted this out. But that's what I wanted. I want this process to be faster for you guys. So there you go. Yeah, so we have a pretty big milestone to talk about. We'll talk about that once the ads are over. My wife and I'm looking at this Eevee box over here. My wife and I still have to do the digital Pokemon unboxing, so we'll probably do that on stream at some point as well, or maybe we'll do it as like a community thing, a sub hangout, if you will, probably. But yeah. It's nice to get a little sentimental, though. I've been kind of doing that these last couple of days. I've been getting sentimental with friends. I've been getting sentimental just by myself, with my wife, etc., etc. It's nice. It's kind of nice to just kind of sit down and live in the moment for a little bit. Ad should be coming to a close here pretty soon. Okay, welcome back, everybody. I did not move on without you, don't worry. I did put a pause on the sorting. I just realized you can't even see the bottom of the binder. There we go. That's a little bit better. We have moved on to Muck, though. So, what we or what I brought up during the, oh, I didn't even show that card to camera. Whoops. What I brought up during the ad break is, I noticed earlier today, because I was looking at some of my subscriptions, because I did need to manage some of them, solely because, you know, I need to save a little bit of money. But I was looking at it, and it turns out I have no idea how I'm going to write on this card. Do I have a red Sharpie? I do. Let me do that. I think that should work. Yeah, that looks a little nicer. Number 89. Okay, so I was looking at my subscriptions, right? And I noticed, we're coming on to our 5-year stream affiliate anniversary. Where did the time go? So I don't know if I'll do anything special for that. The hope is to kind of do something special for that, because, you know, 5 years is kind of a pretty huge milestone. Yes, I am at my 5-year milestone, Ren. Like, I honestly had no idea I was that far along in my affiliate streamership. I mean, I know I got it like in the middle of college, and it has been many a year since I've been in college, but like, what the fuck? Where did those 5 years go? That is a lot. Yeah, I know. So I don't really know what I could do as like a 5-year celebration for that. I could probably do some like community nights and like do some community game streams where I just try to bring in as many people as I can and just kind of celebrate with you guys. Because again, me being affiliate wouldn't be possible without all of you guys that are watching, all of you guys that are chatting, all of you guys that are lurking, subbing, following, all that sort of stuff. None of this could be possible without you guys. So I am forever eternally grateful to all of you guys who support me in any way possible. So I want to give back to the community in that sort of way. So I'll try and think on it. It won't happen until September. Community games collabs. Yeah, I'll probably reach out to do some more collabs, because I did really enjoy the collab I did with Zanny not too long ago. I know I'm really going to enjoy the collab with Rin, even though I despise Rin. Jokes, obviously. But yeah, it would be nice to do like maybe a whole month's worth of community stuff. To kind of celebrate the fact that we've been doing this for 5 years. Granted, it hasn't been 5 years straight. The mecha, yeah, we could definitely do some mecha chameleon with a whole bunch of people. That might be fun. So, oh, forgot to, no, Ghastly! Come back here, you bitch. There we go. We could do mecha chameleon, we could do repo, we could do a whole bunch of other stuff. It's a really huge milestone, and I want to celebrate that with you guys, so. It is going to be a lot of fun. But like I said, I will think on it. It happens in September, which September might be a little bit of a busy month for me. But hey, it'll be fun. Because September's also, surprisingly, 2 months away from that, which is kind of fucking crazy. Oh, it sounds like you care. September is also the 1-year anniversary of Kira and I's marriage. So time also flew very fast for that as well. Which is crazy. I actually just drove by the wedding venue the other day. That was quite fun. What date? September 21st, Earth, Wind, and Fire Day. It was when we got married. So it's coming up pretty soon. I have no idea what we're going to end up doing for that. But we'll do some... Wait, what the fuck? Huh. Well, first of all, I picked one of the really fucking horribly cut Halloween ones. But I have one that isn't Halloween stamped as well. I did not notice that while I was sorting. You're close to mine? No shot. DM it to me. This Ghastly does not look fun. Alright, moving on to Haunter. This one's always stuck in my brain. I've noticed this one for a while. Or like that's one that I mean, it's from the Arceus set, so that makes sense. The Arceus set was one of my faves. This one's also, man, why did they make the Haunters so creepy? Okay, I say that and then it immediately leads into this one, who is just a cutie. Wow, there's gonna be a lot of Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, huh? Yeah, so there's a lot of fun stuff planned this year. I'm very excited. I've got one plan that I can't exactly divulge in public because it's not fully planned yet, and it probably won't be a public thing anyway. But it's very fun, and I'm sad I can't probably can't tell you guys about it, but it's gonna be a blast. All right, moving on to a lot of people's favorites. Get the Gengars in there. We've got reverse. Oh, what is your name? Sabrina? That's not Sabrina, is it? It might be. I don't remember. That one's creepy. In front of like a haunted house. Let me see. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool, Ren. I love that. There is our last Gengar. I have way more Ghastly and Haunter than I do Gengar. That's a little disappointing, I must say. This one's going to be a little hard to write on. They made the energy actually a little bit bigger than the other ones. What number are you? 94. And I do not have a Spirit Link, because I don't know if they did Gengar when they were doing the Spirit Links. I'm sure they did. Yeah, there we go. That is probably one of the Pokemon that's ruined the hobby the most in the binder. Moving on to another one of my personal Gen 1 favorites, Onix. This is a really nice one. I like kind of the older water pastel colored ones. Amy, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Appreciate it. I also really like this one. He looks so good burrowing through the ground, and it's a reverse foil. I love most of my reverse foils that I have. They kind of just stick out in my brain. And we got this bad boy. Tis unfortunate. Tis.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
What a bunch of jokers indeed. What's up, Matt? Good to see you. Welcome into stream. Nice. Why did they give Onix Harden, though? Like, that doesn't really make sense to me. I need to add more sound bites, man. Now that I have the capability to do it. You live? Good. I'm glad you live. Then we got our Drowsies. I wonder how far we're going to get into this binder with Gen 1. Because I will say this, as soon as I'm done with this binder, we're going to go on a little bit of pause to sort these until I can get a secondary binder, which I had a thought about it. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to get, depending on what they offer, either I'm going to just alternate going red, white, red, white, red, white to make it like a Pokeball look. But if they offer enough colors, what I would really like to do is I'd like to make these rainbow. So like I'll go red, orange, yellow, green, and so on and so forth until I'm done with the organization. I think that would look really cool on the shelf either way that I do it. But it's all dependent on like what they offer.
The source of all life.
Thank you for the water, Osen. Appreciate it. We're still missing some of those new ones. So if you want to hear some of the newer ones, maybe keep spamming it. Foo fact, when I was younger, I thought Drowsy's trunk was his mouth. I can see the confusion there, honestly, because like the trunk kind of just looks like it leads into chin. So like it could have been, but also like that's not how elephants work. So I also can be like, yeah, that's dumb. This is a nice Drowsy card. What set is he from? I don't even know. I don't remember what the sets are anymore. The only ones I recognize are like the more modern ones and Arceus, because it looks like an Arceus ring. So we do have some of the fucking PNG or CG on PNG cards, which we all know that I hate. They're literally the worst. Okay, they're not the worst, they're just lazy. It didn't help that the first time I saw him was in leaf green. Yeah. I can imagine a lot of people kind of looked at some of the sprites a little bit weirder simply because of how, like, not detailed they were originally. But, yeah. Also, this is the only Kingler card we have. But we are moving on. We are now, after we get Voltorb into the binder, we are now 2/3 of the way done with Gen 1, and we still have all of this stack left, which I don't think this is all fitting in this binder. I will be real with you. But we also have our very first shiny that we are adding into the binder, which is super duper nice. Love that. This was a blast to unpackage, because it was another one of those I was doing like the fake I'm streaming or like I'm recording this opening sort of thing, and I freaked out when I opened that, so it was really funny. But another one that came with it, which was like in a similar vein, was this guy as well. The shiny Shinx that I have. We'll get to him later. But I have a lot of really good memories with with opening these cards, even if I didn't do it on recording, which I didn't do a lot of them on recording. However, I did for those of you that may be newer to the community, when I was younger, back in, I think it was like 2015, 2016, when I used to do a series called Summer Shenanigans, which, by the way, I kind of hope to bring that back. I'm obviously not going to do it this year because we're like already halfway through summer already. But I did a series called Summer Shenanigans, where I frequently did, whoops. Oh, wait, hold on. Where's the grass type card for this? What? God damn it! I did a series called Summer Shenanigans, where it's just kind of like, it's the summer. I will do whatever I want on the channel just to see what might, you know, stick, what people might enjoy. And one of those summers I did, hold on. I did just solely, not solely, but mostly, Pokemon card opening. So I have a lot of really old videos on the channel. I don't advise searching for them because they're very cringy, but I have old videos of me opening Pokemon cards, which some of them are fun, some of them are cringy, some of them are god awful. But if you are so inclined to see what some of my old opening looks like, then go to the channel and look it up. You have the same message every fucking month, man.
It's changing form.
Thank you, Froggy, for
Shut up and take my money, funny man.
Thank you, Froggy, for subscribing at tier 1 for 13 months on a 13-month streak. Here's your Monado. I believe it changed form last month, so I can't say it's actually changing form because that's not true. I should know what the levels are, but I just keep forgetting. So here we are. But thank you for your support. I appreciate it, Froggy. I hope you are doing well. Funny man held at money point. Yeah. Dude, I need to go back for Legends Arceus. I really miss some of these forms. Oops, not Voltorb. That's horrible writing, but I don't care at this point. I will at least know what it says and what it signifies. I am actually genuinely excited for when we get through all of this. Also, we're putting in a new Delta species. Let me throw money at you if I want, man. No, not allowed. Absolutely not allowed. But as I was saying, I am kind of excited for, wait, what? What the hell? No, you're not first. God damn it. How did I fuck that up? That's it. I'm buying bits. Don't do it, please. I am excited for when I get this done and I can go to shops and say, hey, I've got this list of Pokemon that I'm missing. Do you have a single copy of it anywhere? And just see what I can get to. It should be fun. I'm very excited. We're doing fairly well in terms of like the original 151. The forms is definitely a problem because, you know, I got out of it before Sword and Shield hit. So, you know, I missed out on like the Alolan forms because I didn't do a lot of Sun and Moon. I missed out on the, god damn it. Oh, you didn't even leave a message with it. You just fucking threw bits at me. Here we've got another, or actually this one was one of the interesting ones. This also came out with the XY evolutions. And it's like partially written in Japanese, but it's also translated.
Baby girl, drink some water.
God damn it. It gets me every time because it's so far removed from like all the other ones. And so like when it's just Cry going, hey baby girl, I'm like, wow, who is it? But yeah, we did fairly well. Oh, I forgot to get a card for this.
Drown the streamer.
Yeah, don't need that. Do I have another grass card? Uh-oh. I don't have another grass card.
Hydrate, yo ho.
No, I don't want to hydrate. And they didn't do dragon energy, so I can't do that. I straight up just don't have an Alolan Executor, which sucks. Well, I guess I gotta crack into another brick. I said drown, I don't want to drown. But there's another brick opened. See if I can get the leaf energy out of this one. There we go. These ones are kind of cool. I'm gonna kind of regret writing on these ones because they're a little cool, but oh well, we need proxies. I hear drown. No, 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 no.
Hey, baby girl, drink some
No.
water.
Let me switch this real quick, and then I will write this down, and then I will drink.
Just what I needed.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Osid? How do I spell your name? Executor. Number 0103. Okay, well, I guess I have a lot to do after I put this card in the fucking binder. What the hell? Okay! Alolan Executor done. Let me get the water. Osin, you fucking generous bitch. Thank you for gifting subs to Junio1, Mo, Rain, Fizzy, and Maxi. Lots of good members of the community. Really appreciate it. Everyone enjoy your Monado, courtesy of Osin. Thank you for the gifts, Osin. It means an absolute lot to me that you support as much as you do. You are incredible. All right, moving on to Cubone. Oh, she did it for the fish. I see how it is. She's trying to get ahead of Andy. Oh, actually, speaking of, I need to message Andy about something. Ba-boom, ba-boom. We're getting into the sadder Pokemon. We're also getting really far, but we're running out of binder. Oh, what's up, Fizzy? Good to see you. Wait, Fizzy, do you have, what the heck? Oh, you have a 6-month badge. Back to lurking I go. Appreciate the lurk, Fizzy. Hey, nice pog. Oh, that's another thing I need to work on. There will be more fish getting added to the pond this weekend. I promise. I'm actually going to get it done. I didn't even think about the fish. I've accepted the fact that I will be second place there. Look, unless something mysterious happens to Andy's score, you never fucking know. Like, we also have Marowak in what I can only assume is Spanish. And then we also have that same Marowak from second. Or from base set 2. Oh no, how'd that happen? I'm content being first place in hydrates. Fair, 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 fair. Oh, I'm content. I'm content. There is Marowak finished up, and then we need, oh, I never even switched it over to Marowak. There we go, we have Marowak sorted. Now we need to do a Alolan Marowak, which means I need my red Sharpie. Alolan Marowak number 0105. English dumb indeed. All right. All right, now, surprisingly, we are now at our next regular Mon that we are missing, and that is Hitmonlee, which is surprising because I love Hitmonlee. Why am I missing Hitmonlee? I have no fucking idea. 0106. Yeah, I love Hitmonlee. I kind of prefer him of the Hitmons. I like Hitmonchan, but Hitmonlee is more my favorite. I don't know why. It just is. But I do have Hitmonchan. I have a bunch of Hitmonchan. So here's what we got of him. Him punching through the sound barrier is what I can assume that is. Actually, hold on. Real quick, let's go back to Hitmonlee. I swear I have this card. Okay, well, if I find that, then we'll have to get that. But I swear I have that card. Maybe it's in one of my decks that I haven't searched thoroughly enough. But hey, we've got the spacer for it, so I know I have a card of him. But we'll move on. Wait, what? You collect Pokemon and you're missing some America? Explain what? I did fall out of it for a while, so like you can't blame me for not having every single Pokemon. Just wait till we get to the later gens. Like it's nice that I have as many of the first gen cards that I have. When we get to some of the later gens, we are going to be missing a shit ton. I got a Hitmonchan and Violet today. Very nice. But yeah, we're only getting to like I think I'm missing a shit ton of Gen 2s even. So we're in for a bit of trouble. I'm not gonna lie. But I think we're done with all of the ones that I'm missing in Gen 1. At least like for the actual mons themselves, not the like forms. But we'll move on to coughing. I will try not to cough in the process. I weirdly enough have a lot of coughing for some reason. The Pokemon, not the sickness. But we'll get into that. It took me a while to find them all too, because like I forgot they typed them in grass way back in the day. What the hell? Aren't you old as shit? Oh, no, you're not. Oh, this is the XY Evolutions one. It tricked me. Fooled me, even. Get down with the sickness, I guess? I don't want to get down with the sickness. I'd rather stay healthy. Yeah, this is... him and Ekans are like the two Pokemon that get like 3 or 4 different elements. Or types. Which is a little bizarre. But there we have my only Weezing card, and then we have to do Galarian Weezing, which I do not have. Which I just realized I don't think put a card in for Galarian Mr. Mimes. I'll have to get to that too. Number 0110. It's like I'm writing in binary. Coughing is named Smogon in Germany. Is that where the like application got its name? From German coughing? Because I would assume so. Or am I misremembering what Smogon is called? Or that application, I should say. Next up we got Rhyhorn. Number 111. We're getting down to it. I don't think we're fitting everything in this binder. I will be so real with you guys. Application. Have you ever seen the web-based Pokemon fighter that you can do where you can like make your own or like make up the Pokemon of your team and then, you know, fight other people across the world. Am I crazy? Am I delusional? Is that not real? Never? That's crazy. It's fairly popular. Is it called Smogon? Because now I'm gonna go crazy. It is Smogon. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Oh, yeah, and it has an icon of coughing, so it's literally named after coughing. That's hilarious. Well, that's good new trivia information that I know. There we go. There's our Chansey. We're definitely not getting through all of Gen 1 with this binder. I'm going to have to order another one. Which means we might be going on a little hiatus to play some games for a while. Pokemon Showdown? They might both be... Hold on, what is Pokemon Smogon? Ah! Smogon is a wiki that people use for competitive. Okay, I see. Pokemon Showdown is the application that I was thinking of. Cool. Glad I am crazy. But I knew Smogon was a thing, all right? So I'm not like totally crazy. Also, we're about to have a lot of Tangela. So be ready. This one's not even in English. What is this? Some Spanish-ish language. I don't know what language that is. If somebody can identify it, please tell me. That's the only base form Tangela that I have. I do have Erica's Tangela, which oddly enough looks shiny for some reason. I don't know why. Why did they do that to Erica's Tangela? But we love the spaghetti boy. The Tide Pod spaghetti. Son of a bitch. Get the fuck back here. You're not running from me. You're going in the binder whether you like it or not. Yeah. Okay. If I would quit dropping them, this would be a lot faster. Okay, there's that. There is that. I love this one where he's just like, ooh, puddle of water. He also has a move called Nutritional Support. And this one has a move called Nap. Felt. Vibe, Tangela vibe. Oh no! Oh, I was like, what happened here? There's like the Sharpie markings from when the binder had gone out this far before. Oh well. They always make Tangela like such an aura farmer, bro. What's up with that? All right, and then now we have the recreations of the original. So I guess I do have them in English, just not the actual base set in English. And then we've got this guy from Steam Siege. I have so many copies of this one. If you're in need of a Tangela, fucking let me know. I have so many copies of this Tangela. Which I should mention, this, after I was done sorting through everything, this plus the pile of bulk I already sorted is what was left of everything once it was all said and done. It's taller than this stack that we currently have, and we're only on Pokemon 114. Think about that. I have a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon. So hopefully people that are looking into taking some of my bulk like Gen 1 Pokemon, because I've got a lot of it. Moving right along though, we've got the Kangaskhan's, which I don't have a Mega for. I know that much. I do like Kangaskhan though. I've got a lot of like Pokemon that I like in Gen 1 that are just kind of like little sleeper hits. All right. We've got Mega. Oh, Kangaskhan. Number 115. I just realized I wrote Mega Gengar fully, didn't I? I totally did. God damn it. Oh well. Gengar is going to be the only one that actually has the word Mega instead of just an M. I guess to be fair, the rest of the megas I was writing were kind of longer names than Gengar is, but whatever. Moving swiftly along to Horsey. Now we've got Misty's Horsey. Love that one. Got a lot of Horsey as well. This one's so cool because it's like, why is he so angry? But Horsey's got some good art, you know, besides this one, the PNG CG shit that we talk about. But boom. More Horsey. He's looking to start a fight for real, but why would Horsey want to do that? I don't know no Horseys that are that... Like, look at this one. He's so calm and chill. Why does that one singular Horsey just like, I crave violence, father? I don't know. There we go. So, someone wronged him. Yeah, that could be the... That could be the explanation. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. You know, I think right after this is over, once I get all of the Gen 1 sorted, I'm gonna go through and see just how many of them are just a PNG or a CG render on a PNG background. Just because I'm curious. Next up, we got Goldeen. Very nice. One of the most useless Pokemon. Sorry to any Goldeen lovers out there. It's not a great Pokemon. Bang. That one looks pissed off too. What is up with like soft ass Pokemon being angry? I like this one though with the pond and the fireworks. That one's really nice. And I actually get to include this one because it's from Twilight Masquerade and not the Prismatic Evolution that reused it. We only have the 2 Sea Kings. Getting on in there. We have 30 Pokemon left. I sincerely do not think we're making it. Which means, again, I'll have to put this sorting on a little bit of a pause. Because I can't do much without another binder, and I don't want to start putting it into another binder that I don't plan on using long term. But, I don't know why I showed that. I already showed the non-reverse one of that. Starmie! Cry's favorite. But boom, we've got Misty's Starmie even. Wow, that's... Wait, I just realized how many Starmie are on that. That's a little strange. Decent card, though. We got a Psychic one. Which I'm honestly kind of mad that they didn't bring... Like, they haven't brought back this style of reversing. I kind of liked the type being the reverse. But I know they're always changing, so it's like... Oh, well. They're always going to do stuff differently. I like the full-blown shine. It's nice, but there are days where I'm like, damn. I really wish that they would have brought back the type, and yes, I will be including Mega Starmie. I wish they'd bring back the type, reverses. We're kind of blitzing. I'm curious. I am definitely curious to see if we'll actually end up making it all the way. I don't think we will. I think we're just barely not going to have enough. Because there's still like a good 100 or so cards here, and I've only got one... Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 pages left, which is 176. I think there's more. You know what? Let's count it. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3. I think 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Deck size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll still have 50 spaces left, which I think means I can maybe also fit the Gen 2 starters in here, but we won't do that until I have a second binder, because once we do the Gen 2 starters, it's going to be a problem. Or once we start Gen 2, if I can only do the Gen 2 starters, it's, you know, not going to be. The card amount is yes. Thanks to the internet, I started to cry internally when someone counts to at least 7. Yeah, me too. Then we'll do this. This will be kind of a bitch to write. Galarian. Mr. Mime, which is number 0122. But I'm glad we have enough space, because I was kind of wanting my Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion collection to go in this binder, but if it was going to go in the next binder, I would have been okay with it. But there we go. We got our thing for that. We got our one. Oh, I haven't been showing the cards. We have our one Scyther card. Moving on to Jinx. We're almost done, though. I wasn't expecting stream to be this short, but that's okay. That gives me time to do stuff offline. Then we have a Japanese one, which I think this is one of the only 2 that's going to have this Pocket Monsters background on it, which is kind of cool. Bam. Yeah, I did want to get this done, because like I had this big tower. I was afraid it was going to topple over. Now it's going to be all in the binder, and then I can actually show you guys what my Gen 1 binder looks like. It's going to be very exciting. And I will make a post about this on Twitter and in the Discord as well, for what this looks like. Actually, I'll probably only do Twitter, because the video is probably going to be too long to put the Discord. We'll see, though. Oh, actually, there is something that we can do after sorting through this binder, which I will divulge once we are done to see how much time we have. But also, we've got this, which is probably one of the sickest Magmar cards I have, because it's one of the like old reverse foils with the Cosmo background, the gold name, and the EX Legend Maker stamp on it. Super duper dope. Love that. What the that's weird. Has a weird Pokebody. But then we also have the regular version as well. I have so many Magmar, dude. So many Magmar. Why is Magmar so popular? Which, by the way, a little bit of trivia for you if you aren't aware. Magmar's Japanese name is Boober. So do with that information what you will. Nice to know almost every Art of Jinx is always doing something weird. I mean, except maybe her base form one. Her base form one is just kind of her standing there, which I think is her render, right? Her render is just her. Oh, maybe. Well, it's similar, not the same though. We got. Oh, I already showed that one because it's the reverse. Let me. Okay. Now we've got Pinsir. Bang. Magmar's German name is Magmar. Nice. We love that. We love a good direct translation. And then I do not have Mega Pinsir, to the disappointment of a lot of people, I imagine. Oh, 1, 2, 7. Dry it off a little bit. Okay, next up we've got Tauros, which there's going to be a lot of these, and I will explain why in a second. I've never understood this card until right now. I've always been trying to figure out what these little like white dots that are like soaring at him are. It's his fucking tails. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. So dumb. And we've got this one, which is just really cool. I love the lighting on this one, and the Cosmo foil is really, really good on this one. Are there any swirls on it? No swirls. Damn. Actually, I don't think they were doing swirls in that era, but whatever. Got a nice watercolor one. Get in there, you. At least I don't have to worry about running out of space, because I know everything's gonna fit. What the hell? Wait, what? Oh, they redid the old card. That's interesting. Okay, well, there's that one. And then we have the redone old card, but in XY generations. That's kind of cool. And then another hit. It's been quite a while since I've added an actual hit card into the binder, but there's our Tauros GX, which is a nice 3D render of him. I watched a video today where Jacob spammed Fissure on Jesus Christ. Tauros. I'm assuming this Tauros had no guard, and that's a bad thing. All right, and then we've got, let's switch it first. We've got the combat breed of Paldean Tauros. Then we're gonna have to do 2 other Tauroses, because for whatever reason they made 3 Paldean Tauruses for whatever reason. Paldean Tauros. I spelled Tauros wrong. Corrected enough. I assume people will know the fire and the water means blaze and splash breed. 0128. And let's get the other one, which is aqua breed, not splash breed. Paldean, I'm gonna spell his name right this time. There we go. The Tauros actually didn't have no guard? That's kind of crazy. A little wild, if you ask me. No? You don't want to do it? Did I turn it off on accident? No, it's on. That's kind of wild that didn't work. Bruh. Hold on. You can't be doing this to me. I did. I failed. Hold on. I wonder if it's because I turned. Wait, actually, I can just look at what she's hearing. Wait, what? She might not be hearing me. That's interesting. Maybe there's an update. Oh, wait, what? I am logged in. What the hell? What's going on? Okay, something's going on with Poppy. Log into your StreamerBot account to see. Oh. Oh no, I'm on the current version. Gonna lurk, but I've got to see your stream again. Miss you. Appreciate the lurk. I want a refund. This is getting embarrassing. I agree. I can't remember how to see voice control. There we go. Settings. Is it listening to the wrong microphone? It might be. So if now I say wild. Yeah, I was listening to the wrong microphone. Although that's interesting though. I'm glad I can. Hello? Why did you just do that? Don't do that. That's weird. Hold on, let me... I don't know, I'll have to mess with that later. But I think our wild is working now. Alright. Make me into a fucking liar, why don't you, Poppy? I'm gonna put you out to pasture. Is the wild working? Thank you. I think I turned off a setting within Windows that is screwing that up, so I will have to mess around with that in the background. But it works, sort of. Anyways, let's move on to everyone's favorite Magikarp. Such a derpy card, bro. The downside is I have a lot of these.
Hydrate your hoe.
No, I don't want to hydrate. Fine, I'll do it for you, Colton. Even though Zanny told me to do it. I love these watercolor ones, man. They're so good. I unfortunately have a lot of Magikarps.
The source of all life.
Is it wild how many gifted subs I got recently? Yeah, for sure.
Hey, baby girl, drink some water.
You said water? I did say water.
Hydrate your hoe.
You have 24 gifted subs? That is wild. Why do I have to enunciate it?
The source of all life.
I don't know why I have to enunciate it, because every time I said Bile Titan, it worked like that. I think it is the Windows setting that I turned off. I turned a Windows setting off for sound control, or like sound quality control, and I think it fucked up the dictation. So, I'll probably have to turn that setting back on. I also I want to see what she's hearing, because I know it's not 100% accurate, but it guesses. But again, like I said, I'll mess with that off stream. All right, on to Gyarados. We got this one, very nice. Yeah, 24 gifted subs is kind of crazy. A simply astounding amount. I couldn't think of a good descriptor word. There we go. Got these ones too. And then I've got what childhood me thought they did with new full arts. It is not a full art. It is an ancient something or other. This Pokemon may have 2 Pokemon tools attached to it. That's dangerous. And then I've got this one, which is one we've already included, but it's in the generation set, so, you know, it's different. And then we are adding our second and third shiny to the bunch. We have Shiny Gyarados EX from, I think it was Breakpoint. And then probably one of my most prized cards, the golden Shiny Gyarados with Greninja and Fion in tow, which is really fucking dope. I love the texture of this one. Does anyone remember the cards that could be combined with another? Oh, you mean like these ones? Where you'd put it like on top of a card sideways? Because I have a few of those. Or are you talking about the ones where they were two separate cards to form one big one? Because there's a difference. Both? Okay. They were weird. I did like kind of what they did with the sideways stuff. There we go. There's that. All right, apologies about that. Working through some stuff with my wife. We got this hollow fossil Lapras. I love every single Lapras card I have, dude. They're so nice. Nice. I mainly refer to the one that had two different Pokemon, but from what I can recall, it was mainly aesthetic. The ones that you're talking about were actually two separate Pokemon. But it did function as like one card, so it wasn't aesthetic. It was an actual thing that used to be played. I have a Lapras in my Violent team. Lapras is a good Pokemon to have, especially if you can Gigantamax it. And we have a full art Lapras. Look at how pretty it is. Oh my god, and the shattered background. It's so nice. Now we're gonna get into the interesting one. Cause I don't have a regular Ditto. These are the only Dittos I have. So yeah, the Ditto section is a little confusing. Because I don't have a regular Ditto card. So deal with it. Moving on to Eevee. Gigantamax. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Sword and Shield. What the fuck? Well, just having a Lapras on the team is still good, nonetheless. Even if you can't Gigantamax it. Look at that one. He's a cutie. I love that one. I have a lot of Eevees. This one's cool too. I don't know when, in what era they did. I think it was like Diamond and Pearl. I think this is the Diamond and Pearl era. But they did like this looks like Eevee either mid-battle with a Carnivine or mid-trade with a Carnivine. I don't know what the story is there. Then we got this one jumping around at night. Also very nice. Think from the oh no, it's from a different set. Don't know why I showed that. It's literally the same card. There's so many Eevee, dude. And it's good to get them out of the way now, because of how many there are. That one's nice too, the nice watercolors. And our final Eevee, before we will take an ad break, is this one. I love this one. It's such a nice Eevee. And it takes up almost a full page. If my wife didn't take some of my Eevees, that would have actually taken up a whole page and then some. Which is kind of funny. Okay. We will take a brief ad break. I also just realized I'm not recording this stream, so somebody remind me after stream is over to download this VOD once I am done so I don't lose it. Eevee is such a cute Pokemon, I agree. Or in German, Evolai. That's a nice name for it, too. Do I have any other language ones? I don't think I do. Bum, 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 bum. We're getting down to it, guys. We've got only just a little bit left. Actually, I'll just do this. We'll run our ads real quick. Oh, I can't do it since the automatic ads are already coming. That's okay. We'll just sit here and vibe until the ads are come and done. But I hope you guys are enjoying the sorting process since we are almost done. It's actually really nice seeing the progress we made. Now that we actually like have it in this set pattern, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. It is really nice. And honestly, I might just leave that extra little space for if we do get some extras, or maybe I'll put like some other Gen 1 stuff in there, like Professor Oak or like the trainers, for instance. And then I think next time, once I get an actual binder, I set a reminder for myself to remind you. Nice. Once we get a second binder, we can start on Gen 2, which is really nice. I don't think we'll be able to do a binder per generation, just because like some generations are smaller or larger than others, and like my collections for them are smaller or larger than others, you know? So, I also don't want to have 10 whole binders, or 9, I guess, because Gen 10 hasn't come out yet. I don't want to have 9 whole binders on that shelf because I don't think they're gonna fit on that shelf unless I put them like, I don't know. I'd figure it out. If I have them displayed somewhere else separately, then that's fine. But this is cool enough that I can fit 1 whole generation's worth of Pokemon in the binder. Ooh. I was gonna start putting them in, where is it? I guess I set it to the side. But there was like a newer black binder. Is that a cowboy hat on your globe? That is the Indiana Jones hat that's sitting on like all of the Indiana Jones stuff. So yes and no. There was a black binder that I was gonna use since it was a little bit more modern and it had like a straight edge on the binder ring, so like there wouldn't be too much damage on some of the cards. But I kind of like the look of these more like felt binders. And I think it would be nicer if they were all uniform. That unfortunately means I would be doing away with the binders that I currently have. I don't think I would get rid of them just because there's nostalgia behind them and they're holding the packs as well. So yeah, I'll have to figure out what to do with those. I'll have to figure out what to do with like the ETBs that I have. I'll have to start making like modern set binders like I have been for Perfect Order and Chaos Rising. And now Pitch Black, which I think Chaos Rising and Pitch Black are going to be combined into one binder, just because that binder is fairly large. I actually have a cowboy hat. I do not, although I probably should for like my football games and stuff. Might be a good look. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an expensive process, but it'll be a fun process nonetheless. Which I already divulged that. Just getting the missing cards as well is also gonna be kind of expensive. Just for the sake of like, some of these are old and they might never come back. So maybe there's not a possibility that I can pull them in the future. You know what I mean? So could be rough. But I think we should be done with this, I'd say in the next like 20 minutes or so. Seems about right. Ooh. But it's looking really good. Like I'm even just looking at just these 2 pages. Really good. Bought it for a community meetup of fellow Hunt Showdown enjoyers. You know what? That makes sense. Yeah, this looks really good. I'm really proud of this collection, like for real. And like just looking at what I have for Gen 2, which by the way, I bought some of the megas from Legends ZA that I missed from like Ascended Heroes and whatnot. I think these are the promos and the tins that came out with I think the first Mega Evolution. But I have these guys for Gen 2, so that's also exciting. I'm a little disappointed I don't have a Hisuian Typhlosion, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. But let us move on. We've got our Vaporeons to sort. First and foremost, we've got Dark Vaporeon, which is a card that has always stuck out to me. Because it's like, it's weirdly purple on this card. Then I also really like this one. It has that like Cosmic Hollow as well. I kind of miss the days that they did Cosmic Hollow for the regular Hollows, but you know what? It is what it is. Lots of things that we miss that will probably never come back. I mean, technically they do exist, but they're only for the, for like the store specific promos, which I think is really stupid. Also, this is the only Jolteon card we have. Now moving on to Flareon. Oh god, not Vaporeon? Yeah, hey guys, did you know? Did you know that I'm actually not going to be putting 2 of my Flareon cards in here because my wife abducted them for her personal collection? 2 of the most expensive Flareon cards too, might I add. Boom. Now we're moving on to Porygon. Oh, I see. It wasn't a lurk. She was trying to do her own thing. Oh, that's right. They said, okay, never mind. I know who we're rating tonight, by the way. It's gonna be funny because I forgot they were doing that. Good. So funny. Okay. Back to Porygon sorting. Ooh, what is dropping? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Looks like there's gonna be a drop at Walmart soon. See if I can get my hands on some of that stuff, because I might be able to mark off some of these Pokemon that I need. All right, getting down to it. Now we're getting into the Lord Helix and the other fossils. Actually, let me look at what all is dropping with this. Oh, it's like, oh, it's happening soon. Well, I need to. Let me check this out on a separate tab. I might be keeping an eye on that. Oh, that's not a great price for that. Oops. Try and do this like at the same time, maybe. What is the promo for this one? Oh, well, I'll just sit in a whole bunch of lines. Fuck it. What about this one? Oh, it's Y. Ah. Okay, cool. I have those set up. Alright. Let me put that to the side over here so I can watch it. Okay, there's our Ammonites. Now that I can actually focus on doing what we're supposed to be doing. Alma Star. That's the only Alma Star. Now we got the Kabuto, which I know there's a man out there by the name of Kabuto King who is like dying to get all of these cards. Too bad you're not getting mine. Suck a dick. Got that Kabuto, which I love this one. I know it's another one of those like PNG on a CNG or CG on a PNG, but I don't know. It's just about like how dark this one is. It stands out a little bit more to me. Then we've got Kabutops. Personally, one of my favorite Pokemon. One of my favorite fossils, I will say that. Got a couple of these, unlike poor Omastar. Then we've got 2 Aerodactyls. Not the Mega, of course. So let me read what that said real quick. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Boo-doo-boo. There's that, and then we gotta make a proxy for Mega Aerodactyl because I don't have one. Such a good design, though. It looks a lot better rendered like that. It doesn't look as good in 3D. What are we on? 142. Now we're getting into the goodies because we're getting into Peener territory, which sounds weird, but boom. Got some Snorlaxes. Look at him. So cute. I wonder if they'll make a Pokemon Pokopia card set to include some of like the, you know, like Pikachu and Moslax, for instance. But include some of the Pokemon that were included in the game. All right, we're getting into legendaries. We've got my singular Articuno card, which honestly, I kind of hate this Articuno. His face just seems off to me personally. And then we've got to make proxies for the Galarian ones, because of course I don't have the Galarian ones. I wasn't in the game. Oh, 1, 4, 4. Now we have Zapdos. Which I've got this Black Star promo, which I think actually goes for a decent price. And of all people, Cyrus's Zapdos, which makes no sense to me, but then we've got to make there we go. Whoops. Air that out, air that out. And we've got Moltres. Very nice. the only Moltres card I have, weirdly enough. And then I need... There's Moltres. Then I gotta... Number 146. Then we're back immediately out of legendary territory. All right. Next up, we've got excuse me, Dratini, which will start with the Delta. That you go in the Gen 1 bulk. I grabbed 2 of them by mistake. Then we've got this one with, honestly, like, look at this reverse. Tell me that's not cool. First of all, they need to fucking bring back the dragon element, which did they get rid of it? No, they didn't. They need to do more. They need to do more dragon elements. Like, seriously. We've got Dragonair, which I don't know why I grabbed 2 of you, unless you're different. You're not. Why did I do that? Got the Dragon type. Dragonair. Which, it also begs the question why they thought colorless was good to do for the dragons, but what are you gonna do? And we've got that Dragonite, and I need to make a oh, nope, just kidding. We have one more. Get in there. This one with, again, a really cool reverse foil pattern. Very nice. Very solid. Now I'm gonna make a Mega Dragonite proxy. Let me switch this over to that. Number 0149. Come on, thank you. Da, 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 da. Okay. Now we're getting into the last 2. Here we go. All right, we've got Mewtwo level X. Incredible card. I love that card. And we've got this Mewtwo, which is a promo from X and Y with a Cosmo Hollow on it, which does this one have a swirl? No, but it's got a lot of scratches on it. For whatever reason, they didn't make the hollow in Evolutions holographic. Then the Halloween holographic. Then last page, get rid of this tissue paper. We'll need to make Mega Mewtwo X and Mega Mewtwo Y proxies. Which, let me switch it. There we go, the big 150. We got both of those. Do they even have cards for these? There's an armored Mewtwo? That's sick as fuck. That's a promo from the Go age, I'm pretty sure. What the Union top left? They did that. Wait, they made a 4 card card? Jeez. Yeah, are there Mega Mewtwo cards? I don't think I've ever seen any. Maybe one day. Alright, air these both out. Mega Mewtwo X. Mega Mewtwo Y. And then, moving on to our last Pokemon of Gen 1. I've got, and it's slightly damaged, don't blame me, blame my cousin, but I have the promo Ancient Mew card with a giant-ass crease down the center of it. But it's real, I have it, and it's going right in the binder. And with this last one from Breakpoint, which has a very subtle but nice hollow, that, ladies and gentlemen, is our Gen 1 binder complete. Let me see if I can get a better camera angle for you guys so we can kind of go through what we have done. So that might be a little better. So here's our Venonat and Venomoth and Diglett. Then over here, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, hold on, let me, oh, the cord is getting stuck. Come on. Oh, it's getting stuck on the capture card. All right, well, we've got that, which is the Doug Trio and Meowth page. Then Meowth and Persian. Actually, here, let's do like a, turn myself up a little bit. Let me do a centerfold. Okay, that should be a little bit better. We've got Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primeape, more Primeape, and the Growliths. And we've got the Arcanines, the Poliwags, Poliwhirls, Poliwraths, Abracadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell. I actually just acquired a Victory Bell, by the way, so we cleared that one out. Still need a Mega Victory Bell. I found Tentacools, by the way. That was one of the reorganizations I did in between streams. Still need a Tentacruel, though. Geodudes, Gravelers, Golems, Ponytas, Rapidashes. And here's where we started today with the Slowpokes, the Slowbros, Magnemite, Magneton, Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, Dugong, and I'll get a better video of this for Twitter. Just FYI. Grimer, Muck, Shelder, more Shelder, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onyx, Drowsy Hypno, Krabby, Kingler, Voltorb, Electrode. Oop. There we go. Execute, Executor, Cubone, Marowak, Lickitung, Coughing, Wheezing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Tangela, Kangaskhan, Horsey, Seadra, Goldeen, Seaking, Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, Scyther, Jinx, Electabuzz, an unsettling amount of Magmar, Pinsir, Tauros, Magikarp, Gyarados, Lapras, Ditto, Eevee and the Eeveelutions, Porygon, Ammonite, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax, the legendary birds, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, and then Mewtwo and Mew to end it off. Let me put this back to where it can actually see the whole desk. Give me my mic back. And that is it for Gen 1. Very happy that we were able to complete that tonight. Need to move you out of the way. Whoa. There we go. Okay. So let me seal this up. And that is our Gen 1 binder. I'll probably put some writing on the side to denote what binder is what. Again, I'll have to get some videos of that later on. But that is it. That is our Gen 1 binder sorted out. Let me move my keyboard back so I can actually use it properly. Let me check this stuff. Okay, probably not going to be able to do anything with that, so honestly, I'll just minimize it and I'll just check it later. So that is it. However, I do want to do something real quick because there was a little bit of news for a certain game that I am in the market for. That being, and my video is probably going to get claimed if I do this. That being Attack on Titan 3. And there was a 45-minute stream of features and gameplay. And I figured I would react to it for you guys. So why don't we do just that? This camera angle is bad. Let me fix it. Because I don't feel like moving my camera every goddamn time I switch perspective. So I'm just going to start re-angling them. Can't wait for Attack on Titan 3 to come out. I was spoiled that it did get announced that it's being released in September of this, or not September, sorry, winter of this year. But that's the only part that I know. So why don't we go ahead and load this up. Let me get the right monitor. There we go. Okay. Yeah, 45 minutes of information. I figured we could react to this to end off stream today, and then we'll go ahead and raid out. So let's go ahead and watch it. Let me turn the... Oh, hold on. Let me turn the audio back on. Now, let's watch. It already looks so fantastic, dude. I really hope they get the English voice actors for this one, but if they don't, I'll completely understand. I need to rewatch Attack on Titan in Japanese anyway. Oh, dude, it looks so good. I can't wait to play through these season 4 parts, bro. I barely played through Attack on Titan 2. So there are Titans in my water. I've played through Attack on Titan 2 just a little bit, but I didn't get very far. So this will probably be the game that I actually end up playing all the way through. Because I don't know how different it'll be from Attack on Titan, like 1 and 2. I never played 1, I only played 2. But I don't know how different it'll be. It'll obviously be a lot like better animated, but... I'm so pumped, dude. New scouting report. That is this. That is what we're watching right now. And that's so, it's so nice that they brought some of the voice actors on for this. Yeah, the voice of Krista and Mikasa. The one wearing the scarf, obviously.
皆さんこんばんは。ミカサカンマン役の石川優衣です。よろしくお願いします。さらに開発チームからはこの方です。開発プロデューサーの鈴木秀夫です。よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。
Oh yeah, this video is definitely getting claimed with all the music that they're playing.
本日はついに発売が発表された。
I'd honestly be so terrified with just the colossal titans in the background.
前作がですね、進撃の巨人2の発売が
8 years ago, dude.
15日、ということなので、つまり約8年前。
Can you do math?
鈴木プロデューサー、いかがですか？
ファンの皆様には長らくお待
Yeah, you better feel bad, bro.
っていうところもありまして、でもようやく発表できて嬉しく思います。
Yeah, I'm so glad they
この
announced it,
8
dude.
年間の間に、アニメや原作もいろんなこと
Yeah,
が
no
ありました
shit.
ね。
本当に気づいたら終わっちゃってますからね。
そうなんですよ。完結を迎えたんですよ。
Yeah.
この間話しててびっくりしたんだけど、もうテレビ
That's also kind of crazy that the anime ended almost 3 years ago.
そうでしたっけ？
多分合ってますか？
やっぱりその完結編の劇場とかが結構ずっと
続いてるか
続い
ら
てらっしゃるんで、
Wait, what? Wait, what?
っていう気持ちにね、
The finale movie is still happening?
このゲーム
What the fuck is she talking about?
物語の最後まで描く集大成とも言えるゲームということなので、
And it's so nice that it's beginning to end and not just the new stuff.
ということでですね、番組
But it's also funny that they just recreated the same game 3 times.
3で最新情報の拡散や番組の感想の投稿などなどぜひぜひよろしくお願いいたします。それでは本日のラインナップをご紹介しましょう。こちらです。
Overview, second trailer, new game info, gameplay reveal, news about Mappa opening animation. Yeah, baby! I'm so happy Mappa made an opening animation for this, bro. It's gonna be so good.
盛りだくさんだね。
そうなんですよ。この番組で初
I like that they're letting the voice actors do most of the presentation.
プロデューサーも
Better graphics and refined it more? True.
ドキドキしてます。
表情がねもう物語ってはいるんですけれども、我々
Yeah, no kidding. You guys seem so thrilled to be doing this.
では早速「進撃の巨人3」について鈴木開発プロデューサーご紹介をお願いします。
But also, I love that they have scripts in front of them.
進撃の巨人3は進撃の巨人の
Action game
物語
that
を
depicts the story of
最
Attack
初から
on
最
Titan
後
from
まで
beginning
描い
to
た集大
end.
成とも言えるアクションゲームです。
New upgrades and improvement to the omnidirectional ability, nice, because it was pretty good in 2. Gear battle system and brand new encounters against enemies like the 9 Titans exterminating the Titan Scourge has never been this acrobatic or intense. Dude, they're selling it like crazy. I'm so stoked.
もうつまり
この3さえ遊べば最初から最後まで進撃の巨人を知ることができちゃうという。
はい、まさにおっしゃる通りです。
じゃあまあアニメももちろん見てほしいけど、全く知らない方でも楽しめちゃ
Yeah,
う。
honestly, it's kind of cool that like people who have no idea about Attack on Titan can even experience
あー
this.
それだと嬉しいですね。
あーすごい
You can bet your ass when this comes out, I am
そして先ほ
streaming
ど
it.
ラインナップ紹介でお知らせしましたが、早速 PV の第2弾
Second trailer, let's go. Let's see more stuff and get more
じっ
copyrights.
くりご覧ください。
Pay close attention to this
進
one.
撃の巨人3の PV 第2弾を初公開します。
What does that
感
mean?
想は
What
で
does
すね
pay close
ぜひハッ
attention
シュタ
to
グ
it mean?
進撃の巨人3をつけて SNS に投稿してください。それではご覧ください。どうぞ。
Okay, second trailer. I'm gonna try and pay very close attention. That bird looks crazy detailed. What the fuck?
その日人類は思い出した。
Dude, it's so insanely detailed. That is crazy.
奴らに支配されていた恐怖。
And the first person cameras too. Oh my god.
鳥かごの中に囚われていた屈辱を。
Oh, dude, I have chills. Oh.
ここにいると思ったよ。ん？表情が硬いな。
Oh, dude.
顔で新兵の
Oh, dude.
進軍経路の構築、いわば調査兵団の石膏役だ。
Holy crap, the world is huge.
成長した君ならきっと務まるはずだ。
Environmental? Oh my god. Oh, and they still have the sneak attack too.
ガキの頃によく足を伸ばしてました。
Throwing the swords is quite the technique.
そいつに付き合わされて死ぬ奴がいたらどう浴びる？
Levi, why you gotta be so short?
この先も共に頑張っていこう。
I can see myself die in all the anime glory.
人類勝利につながる作戦を
They
ね。
still got like the affinity cutscenes. I like that. I like
話したい
that.
ことがあって。まあいろんなやつがいますよね。だけど俺にとっては大切な仲間です。みんな。なあ、ずっとこんな日が続けば
Oh,
いい。
dude. Oh. Dude! Oh, I can't wait. Oh, Peak looks so good.
大勢の仲間を殺してまで進んだそのけじめをつけあとは託してみんなで
Dude, I'm gonna cry playing this game.
僕らはずっと一緒だもうこれ以上遠くは行かないでよエレン私はあなたの罪を一緒に背負いたい
I've got such chills! Oh my god! Oh my god! It looks so fucking unreal, dude! This winter is so crazy! And on every system too! Yeah, no joke!
鈴木開発プロデューサー、ぜひご紹介お願いします。
はい、本日ご紹介するのはこちらの4点です。1、進化した立体起動アクション。2、
Create and lead your squad.
3、キャラクターたちとの交流。4、実機映像。この4点を重点的にご紹介していきます。
This also looks like the in-betweens from the anime.
今作では新アクションでさらに自由度が増した
It's been tweaked and improved to recreate the thrill of omnidirectional battle against Titankind. Titan have an arsenal of new and terrifying attacks and behaviors that will have you constantly on your toes. Ooh. And a new casual mode for those that are not as skilled, which is good. Very, very good.
またアクションが苦手な方でも簡単に操作できるカジュアル操作も設定できるため、誰でも熟練の調査兵団員のようなアクションを楽しむことができます。
Good. I'm so glad.
物語を最後まで描くということで、皆様気になっ
Yeah,
ている
tons
と
of
思い
new
ますが、
battles, of course, because you have to fight the evolved titans as well. Yeah, the 9.
戦いなど新たな戦いもあるので続報をご期待ください。
I can't wait to get to season 4, dude.
まあ原作やらアニメやらでのこの登場したね巨人たちもだし、もう壁の外に行っちゃってますもんね。
Yeah, I don't think there's been a game that's gone outside the walls yet. Yeah. Or not very far outside the walls.
今までのところとは違うようなところが。
新しいところも出てきます。
そこで自分たちで動かせるってことですよね。すごい。
yes.
では続いてなんですけれども、自分だけの班で挑む壁外調査について教えてください。
はい、こちらをご覧ください。
Build your own survey squad from a wide What? With different skills and abilities, lead your squad on missions outside the walls, construct supply bases, take down dangerous titans, and expand humanity's domain. That's so cool. I think you could do that in the other ones. I just never got that far. That's so cool, dude.
危険な巨人の討伐などを行い、人類の活動領域を広げていきます。
Oh my god. The world outside the walls is a dangerous place infested with man-eating titans. Don't attack them head-on. Use your environment to your advantage and survive the onslaught. Very, very, very cool.
落とし穴にはめて行動不能にするなど、地の利を生かした立ち回りが生存の鍵となります。
That's so cool, dude.
いろんな戦い方があるんですね。ドキドキしちゃいますね。
続いてキャラクターたちとの交流です。プレイヤーは調査兵団に所属する一人の兵士として進撃の巨人の
Enjoy the story as your very own scout, an engineer enamored with the outside world, selected to lead the 104th Cadet Corps after proving themselves to command. Very nice. Interact and fight with Eren, Mikasa, Armin, and the rest of the AOT cast, and build your relationships to unlock new battle abilities and special cutscenes. You can also customize the player character's appearance. Good, as it should be. Which the character customization looks great. I love the way the characters look.
また主人公の見た目はキャラクタークリエイトで変更可能です。今回はせっかくなので三上さんが演じるクリスタとの交流を少しだけお見せしましょう。VTR お願いします。
Oh, we don't get to see what interacting with Mikasa looks like? Oh, bro. You get your own house? That's so cool.
失礼します。他の部屋とは雰囲気違いますよね。
I don't like the way they stare at you. I can't read!
力仕事は苦手ですね。ミカサがやるみたいに軽々物を運ぶことはできません。そうですね。できない分。
Oh, does it tell you when you get the interaction right?
話の続きですけど。
I like the first person aspect of it.
で教わっていた頃はここまで親しくなれるなんて思いませんでした。いくつかありますけど、大事なのは誰と食べるかだと思います。ただの芋だって一緒に食べる人によって味が変わるので。すみません。
It does sound like it tells you if you get a good or bad affinity reaction.
活躍すれば他の兵団からでも憲兵団へ移動できるそうですが。
No, fuck the military police. I want to fight the
考え
Titans.
たことありますか？そうなんですね。やりたいことがはっきりしているのは憧れます。
I don't even know what he's saying.
話しておきたいことが。
あー、かわいい。
Very cool, very cool.
ゲーム映像を想像しながらね、我々がやるので、こう出来上がったのを見るとなんか感動しますよね。
Yep, yep,
こうやって生きているんだというのを。
すごい動きもリアルで、なんか本当に会話しているような気持ちになれる映像でしたね。
やっぱり我々もね、いろんなシーンを撮らせていただいたので、やっぱりこうゲームでしか体験できないシーンっていうのすごい多いですよね。本当にファンも嬉しい要素たっぷりだと思います。ですがね、
Oh, I'm gonna love a lot.
どのように原作のシーンも描かれているのかは我々もねすごく気になるところなんですよね。
はい、そちらも今回映像をお持ちしましたので、
All
ぜ
right,
ひご覧ください。
what could they possibly show? Or is it just gonna be a mix of like everything?
エレン、聞いて。
Dude, holy crap, these cutscenes look amazing.
伝えたいことがある。
Oh, wait, bro, wait, oh my god.
私と一緒にいてくれてありがとう。
Dude! They look so real!
ありがとう。私にマフラーを巻いてくれて。
Oh my god, dude.
ありがとう。
No! Damn it, I wanted them to go further in that. Oh.
いやー、アニメの中でも本当に印象深いシーンですけども。
That is a very important scene in the
背
anime.
景と、あとエレンとミカサの。
Yes, I agree. It is so pretty, dude.
思わず我々もちょっと静かに。
Because like it gives you different perspectives on it too.
ちょっと
Oh.
アフレコの時の思い出を今ここで話して
アフレコ現場もすごかったねっていうかったんだよね。シーンと世界の時が止まっていた。
Oh.
でもまたこのシーンもね、ゲームでもおさらいできちゃうと言いますか。
はい、できます。
We better.
ですね。楽しみです。さて、いろいろと説明してきましたが、せっかくなのでゲームの実機映像も見てみたいです。
Yeah, let me see some fantastic
本日は
gameplay.
初公開となる実機映像をご覧いただきます。本作で新たに追加された壁外調査です。
Exterior
映
scouting
像を見な
mission.
がら鈴木開発プロデューサーに解説していただきます。VTR お願いします。
This
は
will
い、
be
今回ご覧いただくのは先ほど紹介した壁外調査にな
this
り
will
ます。
also be good to see to
プ
compare
レイ
it
ヤ
to
ー
like the
は
other
班長と
games.
して自分だけの班を組織できます。
分隊長、班の管理状況を確認しますか？
班員は日常の生活が行われる拠点でスカウトしたり、壁外調査中に無人に襲われているところを助けたりすることで加入させることができます。
Huh.
班の管理を行う際はまた声をかけてください。
班の中にはいろいろな役割があります。
Not Levi just fucking
一
staring
緒に
at your
出
character.
撃する役、
掃除がなってねえ場所だ。
装備の開発や
Oh, 'cause he's
資材を
following
集め
him.
る役など スカウトしたメンバーにそれぞれ役割を振ることができます。
任務に臨まれますか？
班員以外にも原作キャラクターを壁外調査に連れて行くこともできます。今回は今編成したメンバーとリヴァイを連れて壁外調査に挑みます。
Our own squadron plus Levi.
どうかご無事で。はい。命かかってますからね。
Oh my god, dude, these environments, holy shit. Look at the render distance! And oh my god! You can see so far!
基本移動は馬を使用します。相棒となる馬とともに未知の地形を探索していきます。
Oh my
立
god.
体機動装置でも移動できますが、ガスを消費しますので、いざ巨人と遭遇した時のために温存しておくのをお勧めします。
なんか見えてるよ。
上の方に
崖の上になんかいるよ。
巨人に今道を塞がれてしまいましたので戦闘に入っています。
The combat looks pretty similar, but it looks like it runs a lot smoother
と
too.
どめをさせました。うまいプレーをすると班員がリアクションをしてくれたりします。
Oh, nice.
調査に同行してくれる班員は自律的に行動します。例えば資材を自ら拾ってきてくれたり、近くにいる巨人を見つけて主人公に警告してくれたりします。
7メートル。
こちら単眼鏡、望遠鏡のようなものですね。これを使うことで遠くの地形や巨人の位置が確認できます。
なんか
肩幅が
ねえ、全体的
Can
に
you still do the like sneak attack?
質がね。
Yes, you can. Okay.
プレイヤーたちに
Oh my god, you see the way his neck folded?
はい、安全に倒すことができました。
なるほど、気づいてないからこそすぐ倒せた。
隠密からの攻撃。
Oh, and they still have those like berserk
巨
titans.
人の集団がいるようです。
ね
見た目も動きも非常に危険度が高そうな群れですので、装備が充実していないときは近寄らない方がいいでしょう。
それを考えなきゃいけないんだね。いいですね。
で、壁外にはキャラクターが隠れられる草や建物などが点在しています。隠れた状態から奇襲を行うことで巨人を滅ぼされるなど大きなチャンスを生むことができます。
進路は確保できました。
なんかまた
Whoa, that dude's huge.
今ご覧いただいているアクションはバディアーツという同行する範囲を繰り出す強力な攻撃です。リヴァイ以外にも
This both interests and confuses me at the same time. Well, that's Attack on Titan for you.
バディアーツを用意しています。
That's cool.
物見台を発見しました。これは壁外に点在する施設で重要な役割があるため、まずは周囲の巨人を討伐しましょう。
何するかわかんないよ。
Looks like he's having a hard time dealing with this one.
巨人の攻撃もどんどん激しく
Long arms, Jim. Yeah, he's got some pretty big one. He got some pretty big
あり
arms.
ますので、そちらでうまく避けることも重要になっています。範囲も他の巨人と戦っていますので、独力でなんとか倒しましょう。
なるほど。頑張って。
It looks like the latching onto the environment matters a lot more now.
を繰り出しましたが、これはコンバットアーツと呼ばれる強力な攻撃で。
Oh, there's the combat. I'm covering them, but there's combat arts in the corner now. That's really cool. I don't know if the second game had those. Broken guard. Get up above him.
はい。で、今巨人を踏み台にして高い位置まで上昇しましたが、こちらがブーストムーブと呼ばれるアクションです。ここから攻撃をすることで巨人に大ダメージを与えることができます。
倒した。
他にも立体軌道によるスライディングから巨人の足元を攻撃するなど、移動と攻撃を組み合わせたアクションを用意しています。
Oh, dude, I can't wait to get into this combat system.
はい、無事周囲の巨人を掃討できました。で、
Whoa!
物見台の機能を解放します。
景色が綺麗。
本当に綺麗。
I agree. The scenery is very pretty.
はい、こ ここで物見台の機能が
There's a weird little bug happening with one of the crewmates.
マップ上で今まで分からな
He
か
was
った
stuck
情
to the
報など
building.
が、鮮明になりまし
Do
て、
you hear him? The
次は
ching,
どこに行くかといった行動がよりしやすくなっていきます。
なるほど。
はい、続いてはですね、拠点開放クエストというのをご覧いただこうと思います。
Base
壁外
unlock
の領
quests.
域をより安全にするため、拠点となる場所を制
Ah.
圧確保するクエストと
So
なり
then
ま
they
す。
turn into like fast travel points, maybe?
岸壁の他に背の高い建物もあるし、立体軌道にはうってつけだ。
青髪。
青髪。
周囲の巨人を片付けたら奥のでかい家を拠点に使いましょう。
巨人が。
こんな広々とした庭。
ね、またいろんな種類の、いろんな大きさの巨人。
はい。でこの拠点を確保するために周囲の巨人を殲滅する必要があります。ただご覧いただいている通り巨人の数はかなり多いので、先に、説明しました奇襲攻撃だったりブーストムーブといったアクション、それと
It's a stealth mission.
仲間の範囲と協力しながら巨人を討伐していきましょう。
That one looks like Armin.
できるだけ他の巨人に見つからないよう一体一体、討伐していくのが重要なポイントになってきます。
Nice, nice.
でもまだいますね。
そうですね。今のところ他の巨人にはまだ見つかってないようですね。
How? With the amount of noise
こ
we
の
were
ように
making.
草むらに隠れながら周囲の巨人の動きだったり位置だったりを把握することも重要になってきます。
Okay.
座ってる巨人もいますもんね。見つかってない。
ドキドキするね。
Sounds like the developmental build had
楽しそうだね。
the teammates struggling a little bit.
はい、今タイミングを見計らって奇襲をしてここでしっかり討伐をしたかったんですがちょっとわずかに惜しい状態になりました。で、
Nice.
どうやら周囲の他の巨人にも気づかれてしまったようで複数の巨人に囲まれたなかなか危険な状態になっています。
ピンチピンチ。
でも仲間も頑張ってくれてますね。
なんですが仲間の今隊員が捕まってしまったようです。
誰か来てくれ
Save
る。
him!
本当だ。ちょっと待って。
巨人に食べられる前に救出しましょう。
お、かっこいい。
隊員は巨人を攻撃して弱らせてくれるなど非常に頼もしい存在なのですが、巨人に食べられ死亡してしまうこともあります。
Hopefully your important party members can't die.
お互いに守られながら行動するのが重要になってきます。そして拠点開放クエストも終盤になりました。
What the
こ
hell?
れまでよりも手強い巨人と今戦いを繰り広げています。ちょうど良いタイミングで回避に成功するとカウンター攻撃を繰り出すこともできます。巨人の動きを見て攻撃するか回避するかしっかり見極めることも重要です。
邪悪な何かが出てる。
強い色が。
Your teammate's only doing one damage.
しますので回避アクションで避けることも心がけましょう。
どうだ。強いですね。
隊員もしっかり頑張って戦ってくれてますね。
協力して。
かなり激しいどんどん激しい攻撃。
Oh my god.
隊員たちも巻き込まれてきてますね。はい。
どうだ。
Yeah, the teammates don't seem to be incredibly
巨人
effective.
を行動不能にすることができました。こういった隙をうなじを攻撃すること
Helicopter
が
super move. I'm sure it's still in here.
迫力ある。
巨人の体力もかなり減ってきていて、あとちょっとっていうところですかね。
Should be dead soon. That's what you think. Holy!
はい、また隙ができたところで、
Yes!
はい、隊員たちとの素晴らしい連携で無事標的となる巨人を倒すことができました。
Wow.
よかった。 手に汗握りますね。
拠点にさせてもらうとしましょう。
すべての巨人の討伐が完了しましたので、拠点開放クエストが、達成となります。で今後開放したこの拠点を、壁外の拠点として利用できるようになります。
大事ですよね、拠点って。
そうですね。壁外は基本的に巨人が
Can you
は
fast travel
びこ
to
る
them
地域
though?
ですので、安全な場所を作ることがすごい重要になってきます。でここの拠点ではガスや刃の補給だったり体力の回復もできます。あと壁内に一瞬で戻れる
Yeah, there we go.
機能、それもここで開放されます。
便利。
はい、今回は巨人とのバトルや拠点開放クエストを中心にご紹介いたしましたが、壁外調査中には資材箱から珍しいアイテムを手に入れることができます。また壁外で惜しくも戦い敗れた兵士が残した遺品なども手に入ります。
Yep, there they go. They got
これ
stuck
ですね、
again.
これがですね。
なんと
はい、遺品は装備を強化できる貴重なアイテムとなりますので、
Okay.
壁外の隅々まで探索していただくのをお勧めします。
200 artifacts, just by the way.
この後主人公はまだまだ探索を続けるようですが、今回はここまでとさせていただきまして、
はい、
はい、以上駆け足でしたが壁外調査のご紹介
Very
でした。
cool.
終了です。
すごかった
すごかったね。壁外調査について見ていったんですけれども、気になることがあったんですけれども、資材拾ってたじゃないですか。
はい、
あれは拾った資材は
It's for equipment
どうやって
upgrades,
使うんです
right?
か？
Or
拾
is
っ
it
た
more
資材
now?
は壁外調査だと持ち帰って
Yep, the equipment.
装備の開発に利用することができます。な
So
の
you
で
can get like
壁
different
外調査の
blades.
時は積極的に資材を拾っていただくのが重要かなと思います。
Oh, trust me, I will be searching for every single thing that's dropped out
主人
there.
公以外も自分たちで自主的に拾ってくれたりもします。
素晴らしい。
いろんなことがねできるし、アクションの迫力ももちろんなんですけど、巨人もなんかそれぞれいろんな動きしてるんで、見てるだけでなんかちょっと楽しかったです。
見てるだけだと倒せないんですけど確かに観察するっていうのがすごく重要で、それぞれ個性的な動きをするので、それを動きを見極めて攻撃する、回避するっていうところを今回のバトルではしっかり皆さんにはプレイしていただきたいと考えてます。
なるほど。いろんな種類の巨人がいるということなんですもんね。ああいう野良巨人というか。
そうですね。
外の巨人も。
もっと見た目が恐ろしい強力な巨人がいます。
結構さっきのね、
我々なんか最後のすごい強そうなのの切ったもあとラストのところの目見開いたところで
ちょっとなんかホラーだって。
Totally out of a horror movie.
なったんですけど、
あれよりももっとすごい巨人が出てきますので。
Interesting.
緊張感漂うバトルね繰り広げられてますね。はい、それではここでこんな企画をお届けします。巨人駆逐チャレンジ。
What?
ここからは石川さんに世界初となる実機プレイをしていただきます。難易度ストーリーという設定で操作モードもカジュアルにしてあります。この場合前作のようなプレイフィールで手軽に遊べることができます。今回はそちらをご用意いたしました。制限時間10分で巨人を駆逐して見事ステージをクリアできたら、番組からプレゼントがあります。
プレゼント？
私もいいんですか？
もちろんです。
ゆうちゃん頑張ってね。
Of course, they put Mikasa's voice actor up to defeating all the Titans.
もう全力で応援するんで。ありがとう。それではゲーム画面お願いします。
It's on casual mode. Surely she can't.
いきたいと思います。はい。
お願いしますよ。
What?
コニー。
クリスタの立体起動装置が壊れちまって。
Oh, are they starting at the
ついてきてください。
Aaron carrying the rock?
ここはあれです。トロスト区の防衛戦。
Battle of
主
Frost.
人公が104期生たちを救出しに来たシチュエーションになります。
すごい立体起動装置。
Good lord, girl, get your ODM in gear.
クリスター。待ってろよ。
これ世界初プレイですもんね。
よかった。無事だったんだね。
Defeat them all.
もうこれ戦ってんのか。
強い。
でも
Aim for the nape.
難しいぞ。 ちょっとね
There you
出
go.
てしまった。
見事に同じを切って倒すことがで
よ
きます。
し
私を置いて二人で避難してくれて
An opening. Get it.
こうか。
Oh my lord.
これビュンビュン飛んでる。
There you go.
おー、なるほど。
No one hasn't noticed you. Get it.
私は真っ先にクリスタを連れて逃げてたけどな
Dude, I'm so ready to play this game, man.
でも操作自体はそんな複雑なことをやっていなくても結構なんか迫力ある映像が撮れますね。ちょっと待ってくださいね。ちょっとどこだどこだ。
壁ダッシュしてた今。
ここだ。クリスタがいるのか？
Yeah, yeah. Get back to Krista.
どこだ？あそこだ。
目標がびっくりマークで表示されてるんですね。次
ですね。
そうですね。はい。
はい、話します。話すのは丸。
POV, the new guy solos an army while the plot is somewhere else. Yeah.
俺はもうダメかと思いましたよ。
あ、全部
上司って感じ。
I don't know what they're saying.
よかった。Yes.
Yeah, that is interesting that they make your character a higher rank because I think you were at the same level of the main cast in the original, like the second one. Can't wait to slice up some titans. Neither can I, dude.
巨人の攻撃で建物とかも壊れたりしますね。
全部聞いていきたいんですけど、
Actually, I gotta
話
let.
もあるんでちょっとね、話すのはサクサクいきましょうかね。
プレイした方にね。
前衛の中東兵団は壊滅して
ユミルがいる。ユミルがいる。アルミンは生き残っていた。
お、
上からは
もうこれは実際みんな遊んでいただいてね、声を聞いていただけたらと思います。
みんなを自分でどうにか
クリスタの声、
先に
横からも聞こえてくるクリスタの声。
I hear her right next to me too.
いますよ。どうすりゃいいですか？
Oh boy.
どうすりゃいいんですか？
What do you mean? What do we do? Kill the titans.
クリスタの立体起動装置は壊れていまして動けない状態ですね。
ピンチ。
でそこに巨人が押し寄せてきますので、巨人
Ah.
をすべて駆逐するようお願いします。
クリスタをもう助けるつもりってことですね。
そうです
守ってください。
頑張ります。
お願いします。すごい。
The music, dude! Oh my god! That's another game added to the should I get it? Oh, this is absolutely a you should get this sort of thing. Like, even if you haven't played the first two, this is definitely like this is going to be a game of, not game of the year contender, but it is definitely like a peak game
この建
moment.
物を守ってくださいねっていうのが大事です。
見えない。腕をや
You broke him. Get his nape.
こう書いてるんですね。クリスタのいる建物。
Go for the nape. What are you doing?
次はじゃあ足をやって
No, it's staggered. Go for the neck.
からの首だ。
There you go.
素晴らしい。
いや、すごいやっている感あるけど、操作自体
I'm glad the music is a little quieter, but like I can hear it at points and it makes me so stoked.
そうですね。アクションゲーム苦手な方もおられると思いますので、そういった方に
Wow, roasted.
モードも用意してます。
ありがたい。
ありがたい。
Hear me how it stabbed their butt? I don't know how much that's gonna do.
はい。
すごいいいですね。
ストーリーを追うにもなるべく簡単に戦っていけたら嬉しい人たちもたくさんいますもんね。
I do like that some games are adding a mode to where like more casual players can get into it.
ファンの方に中にはおられる。
Brendan backseat gaming when he isn't even there. Well, you know,
ちょっとって人にもできますね。
when you know the franchise as much as I do, like it kind of gets to you.
難しい。よいしょ。
頑張れ頑張れ。
Gambare.
どこにいる？あ、全部倒せた？
この建物の周辺は倒せたっぽいですね。
ないかな？
やったぞ俺たち。
もうクリスタも守れてる？
ありがと
よかった。
本当に
驚きました。見事。
見事。
they were like, 10 minutes. That'll probably be a challenge.
なんかクリスタの方向にまたびっくりマーク。
クリスタ。よかった無事だ。
かっこいい。
主人公。
Barely know the franchise at this point, but I know the story beats. Well, this would be your way to know the franchise is to play through the whole story, but like as yourself. Oh, that rendering was a little sus.
ちょっとストーリーを軽く。
見てもらえますか？
Ah, whoa!
だな。映像めっちゃ綺麗ですね。
They're like, ah, story's not important.
技術系に優れているので立体起動装置の修理とかもクリスタの立体起動装置を修理してあげたところですね。はい。
よかった本当。
そんじゃ私たち
They're like, I don't give a shit about the story. The next chance for John Titan. Yeah. Welcome back from the ads, people.
俺たちならもう大
かっこいい。
かっこいい。
すごいマントの質感がすごい。
リアルですね。
Wow! Wow! Oh my god!
今、はい、
出てきましたね。
巨人の突撃を見事に回避。
Dude, that's so cool. Oh.
ちょっとクリスタ守れたかなと思ったんですが、もう一体。
Dodge, dodge. Oh.
やばいわ。ピンチ。
画面が血に
染まってますね。
ちょっと一回ダメージを受けたので少し体力が減った状態です。
なるほど。ちょっと待ってください。
でもすごいお三方もなんか参加してる。
それ一緒に戦ってくれてます。
What are you attacking? What the hell is going on? They're like, brother, your game sucks.
ちょっと待ってください。
すごい強そうですよね。
Oh, hey, speaking of stabbing it in the butt.
そうですね。ここまで大型になるといきなりうなじは狙えないので、まずは手や足をと言ってるところから華麗にもうなじを。
You can't go for the neck on the big titans early on, except you went right for the neck. Never mind.
ご自身も他の手足の部位を切っていたので、うまくうなじを狙うことができました。
よかった。この場はじゃあどうにか守れたってこと。
そうですね。ここで完全に周囲の巨人がいなくなりましたので、クリスタたちを守りきることができました。
ということで、
Well done.
見事クリアしました。
Yay!
いえいえ、ちょっとなかなか初心者なものでちょっとうまくカメラワークとかできてなかったかと思うんですけど。
いやいや、
華麗に飛んでましたよ。
非常に我々驚いてました。ここまで。
I'm impressed.
やっぱりミカサ役ですかね。
She is Mikasa. Good job on the backseat, Damien. Thank you.
私は強い。
本当に強かった。
Terrible news, the supplies were in the building.
ありがとうございます。本当にいろんなね操作性があって、もうゲームがすごい上手い方から我々みたいな初心者でも。
They're like, by the way, we're not gamers.
進撃の巨人のファンの皆さんもアクションゲーム得意な方もいれば苦手な方もいらっしゃると思いますので、幅広い方にプレイしていただけるような。
Good. I like when game developers do that.
画面にも左上にこの目的だったりとか、なんか行くべきとこびっくりマークついてたりとか。
You can tell they have never played a video game in their life. They're like, what? The exclamation marks, they're so cool.
楽しみですね皆様。ということでクリアし
Yeah, you guys are lucky you get to play it.
見事クリアされましたので。
What's the special present?
プレゼントがございます。
なんだろう。ありがとうございます。
いいところのバームクーヘンという。
しながら食べていけばいい。
Oh.
そぎながら。
バームクーヘン。
Oh, that's incredible.
最初壁なのかなみたいな感じ。そっちか。
It's kind of like the walls.
思ったんですけど。
壁だったら崩しちゃダメだね。
Don't destroy the walls.
巨人を見立てて。
そぎながら食べて。
いろんな食べ方で楽しみたいと思います。以上、進撃の巨人3実機プレイでした。最後にアニメーション制作会社マッパによる
New opening animation.
オープニングアニメについてご紹介します。
Okay.
スライドをお願いします。先日発表になりましたが、アニメ進撃の巨人の
Now in production. Okay. So they're going to be working really hard on
オー
it.
プニングアニメの制作が決定しました。現在鋭意制作中ですので続報をお待ちください。
Oh, I'm going to be following on their socials like a hawk.
後日のアップデートで
No, it won't be in the game on release. No.
メッセージもいただいていますので、石川さんご紹介をお願いします。
Damn.
はい。
We're so excited to be creating the opening animation for Attack on Titan 3. We're working hard to create an intro movie that fans will love and get everyone excited to dive into the world of Attack on Titan. We can't wait to show you the finished animation. Thank you for your patience and support. Oh man, dude. I can't wait. I'm so glad they brought Mappa back for this. And it's like, it's brand new animation too.
絶対
delicious.
本当に楽しみです。
楽しみです。
We're gonna have another 100 animator sacrifice, possibly.
盛りだくさんでお届けしてきましたが、最後に改めてお知らせです。7月2日からロサンゼルス
Yeah, Anime Expo in Los Angeles, July 2 through 5th. Damn it! I gotta book my ticket to Los Angeles. I gotta go.
アミアミのブースにて本作のメインビジュアルの壁面パネル展示や
Oh,
SNS キャンペーンも行いますので、ぜひ遊びに来てください。ということで、進撃の巨人3の公式放送エンディングのお時間です。今回ゆいちゃんいかがでしたか？
はい、進撃の巨人の新たなゲームが出ると聞いて、嬉しいと思う反面、台本をいただいて、この量を取るのかと。
Yeah, you had to redo everything.
けれども頑張って修正。
No wonder it took so fucking long to make.
こうしていろいろ情報を聞いたり、実際に遊ばせていただいて、もう頑張った甲斐があったなっていう作品。
I'm just glad they got like the actual voice actors back.
このゲームを通してまた進撃の巨人を知っていただいたり。
But I don't think they're gonna do it in English, unfortunately, which is fine. It's fine.
と思いますので、皆様ぜひ楽しみに待っていてください。よろしくお願いします。そして MC を担当してくれたミカシどうでしたか？
いや本当に初公開情報今回盛りだくさんだったじゃないですか。この一本に進撃の巨人の最初から最後まで。
Yeah, the all new scenes is what I'm really looking for.
新録したこのなんでしょう掛け合いだったりとかもいろいろとね我々撮ったりとかして、それが一本にまとまってるって本当にすごいことだなと思うので。
This game's gonna be fucking gigantic,
と
bro.
ても苦手なんですけれども、そういう方でも楽しめるということで、私自身すごく発売が楽しみだなと思いました。バウムクーヘン食べながら持つんじゃない。そう。本日は本当にありがとうございました。最後に鈴木開発プロデューサー進撃の巨人3の発売を楽しみに待ってくださっているファンの
What do you have to say, huh?
本作は進撃の巨人の物語を初めから終わりまで描いた集大成といえるゲームです。ファンの皆様には衝撃と感動の物語をインタラクティブな形でご体験いただける機会になるかと思います。また進撃の巨人に興味を持った方の入門編としてもふさわしいコンテンツに仕上げたいと思います。
It should be. More people should experience Attack on Titan.
紹介しきれなかった要素、お話できなかった要
Oh,
素
trust
はま
me.
だまだあります
I
の
will
で、
be
ぜひ
locked in for news, bro.
ありがとうございます。
楽しみですね。
本当に楽しみです。それでは本日はご覧いただきありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
Very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, man. That is so exciting. I can't wait for that game to come out in the winter. I will definitely be playing that as soon as it comes out, without a fucking doubt, bro. I don't care how much of my videos get claimed or what have you. I'm playing that game start to finish on the channel. There's no way I don't. Oh, man. So exciting. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Okay. Let's do a little bit of rating. And of course, let me do a little bit of a checky check. Who should we rate? I mean, I know who we're rating, but I'm just trying to pick who we raid. Does that make sense? All right, we're gonna raid Becca. I haven't rated Becca in a while. I think I rated Rin not too long ago, right? Oh, I have not rated her in the last 30. Oh, who do we raid? Chat, do we raid Rin or Becca? Who do we raid? I haven't rated either of them in the last 30 days, but they're currently collabing right now, and I want to raid one of them. I wish I could raid both, but I can't. I mean, I'm technically raiding both of them by raiding one of them, but who do we raid? Who do we raid? I'm gonna flip a coin. Okay. I don't have a coin. Wait, yes I do. I gotta go get my bag of Pokemon coins. We're gonna flip a Pokemon coin, and we're gonna let fate decide who we raid today. All right. We're gonna flip. All right. We're gonna flip the big Team Aqua coin. We've got the Team Aqua emblem for heads and the Pokemon logo for tails. Heads for Rin, tails for Becca. Whoop, I dropped it. I'm doing it again. All right, see if I can actually. All right, and the verdict is heads. We're rating Rin. All right, let me get that set up. And then I will say goodbye to y'all. A little bit of an early stream, but hey, we got the sorting done, so I'm very happy about that. But let's set up our raid for Rin. All right, there is our raid message. Please only use it once. It is rather large, and we do not want to spam Rin's chat. But Rin is currently doing a collab with our good friend Becca. And they're currently playing Overwatch, so if that's something you enjoy, please do consider giving both Rin and Becca a follow. They're both very, very awesome people. I need to collab with them more because I love the both of them so very much. I know I rag on Rin a lot, but I actually do really enjoy her company. But you'll never hear me say that to her face. But yes, please do go give Rin and Becca some love. They very much appreciate it. I'm going to be taking off. I will not be back tomorrow, I don't think. Actually, I might be. We'll see. We'll see. Or no, I won't be back tomorrow. Friday, I will be back, though. We're going to be playing a game. What game will that be? I have no fucking idea. But we'll be back on Friday. And then we're also going to plan a collab with Rin in the near future. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Please do take care of yourself. Get some food, get some water, get some rest, all that good stuff. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys next time on Friday for whatever game we play. Bye, everybody.